everyone. My name is Zeeshan Haider. I am CEO for Dipitt and an alumni of Happy Homes High School. This is a session we are recording for the career counseling. This is my feedback and my 2 cents to all of you on how you should pursue your education and your career forward. Well, food is a product which is consumed by all segments in our society and has been since the population is growing, so the food requirement or the market is growing. So we see a bright future of our condiment category in Pakistan. When you talk about specifically about Dipitt lot of has a huge portion of exports, and we operate around in 30 countries outside of Pakistan now. So again, from that perspective, also there's a lot of room for improvement for growth which comes outside of Pakistan. So from an overall perspective, inside and outside of Pakistan, there's huge room. There's a lot of work which needs to be done at the ground level um, to ensure that Pakistan grows as a condiment market also. I think the youngsters need to give some time to work when they start their professional careers. I see youngsters hopping around jobs and moving very frequently. It's something new. We are also, as an organization, we are also adapting to it. And I think this started right after the COVID or during the COVID era. So I believe that youngsters need to be, a little bit more professional in terms of their work ethics, in terms of their discipline. Though I am not a proponent of measuring time at work, I think it should be flexible. But again, there's a very thin line between being an inspector, between policing and utilizing your boundaries very well. So I think the youngsters, they themselves need to define that line, that what is okay and what is not okay. But certainly I think and I feel a lot of time they shy away from investing time in understanding things, and hence they miss out on the bigger picture. For this, my answer would be very different from a typical teacher. I would say that you will learn this through making some mistakes. I will give you my example. When I started my career, I was doing very well in 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 um, in a management role, and then like any other student, I wanted to do marketing and was very flamboyant. It was very fancy, so I switched to that role, and after 2 3 months, it was not something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I switched back to again what I was doing, and I learned this through making mistake. So a lot of time you make mistakes and you learn through. But then again, having said that, there's still a lot of help you can take from your seniors in terms of deciding what you want to do and what you want to learn. Also, another way to approach this is do multiple internships. Do multiple internships in various roles in various organizations, so you get a flavor of everything. And at the end of 4 years of your bachelor's program or whatever you are doing, you are very clear that what you want to do. From a school level, again, it's something what interests you, what you have a passion for, what drives you. I think you should also always pursue that, because salary, money, all the perks can take you to a certain point, but passion is something which takes you to the winning point. So passion is very important. Passion means energy, passion means excitement in doing what you do. So for me, that would be very important. So always look where your heart is and then pursue that. I think parents should understand and let the kids do whatever they want to do. Let them pursue what they want to do. If they want to be a chef, support them in doing so. Because if you push them somewhere else, they might become that professional, but they might not be the best at it. But if you push them and encourage them to what they really want to do, then they would excel in it because they will have their home support. So it's very important nowadays in our era, in which these kids are growing, that you help them and support them in what they want to do rather than enforce anything. So I think it's very important. Another thing, what you can do as a parent is give them the exposure. If you think what they're deciding is not right, you think they can do something else and then they don't know about it yet, then I would highly encourage you to give them the exposure of that thing. Let them have a taste of their own medicine. Let them explore it themselves so that they can come to a conclusion in which they are also a partner. They know what they are deciding. So this is my message for the parents. For every entrepreneur, I think it's important that they get some kind of exposure of the professional world. It's very important. It gives you a lot of, it helps you in various ways. It gives you very good understanding about how a business works, or how a manufacturing works, or how a service related job works. So it's very important. Before becoming an entrepreneur, I think everybody should work in some capacity to understand the bigger picture, and then from there they can decide if they want to pursue a professional career or want to pursue an entrepreneur career. Entrepreneur is one who has to sacrifice his or her life, because to make a to make a business successful, it takes more than 100% from you. You have to sacrifice your free time. You have to sacrifice your work life, your family life. All of this has to be sacrificed to make something big, because whenever you are doing something bigger, so it requires more than the routine things. It requires something extraordinary. Okay, for me, I think whatever you want to pursue in your life, your universities or programs have to be determined from that. However, one thing I would encourage everybody to use or to become handy is to be good at maths, to be good at quick mental maths. That's very important. Uh, to be very good with in terms of the computer, because nowadays computer and AI and all of these tech things are very fundamental in every course or every discipline or everything that you're doing. Even doctors are using a lot of tech-based softwares to determine a lot of things. So does everybody else. So to be a computer literate, or to be kind of smart in terms of tech, that's very important. Along with maths, I think that's very fundamentally important, and it helps you in whatever career path you are choosing. Even you are if you want to become a doctor or something, even then maths plays a very important quick maths, mental maths plays a very important part in that. So does it plays a big part in every other thing. So I think these two things. Also, one more thing I would highly recommend to the new generation is learn another language. We in our generation were not taught at school. We were just taught Urdu, English, Hindi, and these languages. But nowadays, I think it's very important and it's very handy if you learn another language, be it Chinese, be it any other language, French or anything, Spanish or anything. But it's very important to learn another language also. I mean, at this age, you can really do it. For me, I think hard work, smart working, commitment um, is very important, irrespective of whatever you are doing, be it professional career, be it corporate career, be it entrepreneur. I've worked in various companies. I think these are the commitments. The commitment is something that we always look for. How much a person is willing to invest in himself and in the work that he's doing. That's very important, because the organization then reward accordingly. So these things are very important for any individual, and so does, I think, whenever you guys are working or building your resume or deciding what you want to pursue, always keep in mind that a lot of things you will learn, but there are a lot of things that you will not learn in your school or your college or universities. It just comes from basic uh, home level, or nurturing up on what parents have taught you, how to be ethical, how to have moral values, how to value other people, how to give importance to other people, how to respect people. So all of these things come from there, and these things really help in your professional career. And I think their academic is one part, but these things are also very important. So these are a few things from my side, and I wish all the best to all the kids graduating this year, and and for the other ones who will be graduating in the following years. Thank you.